Luna and Lucas had been married for more than 2 decades. What once seemed like a strong and steady relationship had slowly shifted over the years. In the beginning, everything was infused with passion and love. They traveled often, enjoyed dinners with friends, and embraced life to the fullest. Yet, as time passed, their conversations dwindled to the mundane, the routines of daily life. Discussions about work, household chores, and bills began to replace the emotional connection they once shared. It happened so gradually that Luna didn't even realize when their conversations began to lose depth. They still had dinner together each night, but their exchanges had become practical. We need to buy groceries, don't forget the bills, the car needs repairs. More and more, their evenings were spent in silence. Lucas would sit on the couch, absorbed in his tablet or newspaper, while Luna turned to books or TV for comfort. Sometimes they would exchange a few words, but those talks no longer held the richness they once had. "Lucas, can you pick up the car from the shop tomorrow?" Luna asked one night. "Yeah, I'll grab it on the way home from work," Lucas replied, his attention still on the TV. "And don't forget to get milk." "We're out of milk," Luna reminded him. Lucas nodded, barely lifting his eyes. These short exchanges had become the norm. Luna couldn't help but feel they had lost something vital, the emotional closeness they once cherished. Though they remained physically near, Luna sensed the emotional distance between them widening. Lucas was still a devoted husband, but their lives had become so routine that Luna felt increasingly lonely, even when they were together. In the quiet of the evenings, Luna often sat at the kitchen table, gazing into a cup of tea. She wondered what had happened to the feelings they used to share. Had they simply grown old? But deep down, she knew that age wasn't the real issue. Something had fundamentally shifted between them. One night, after yet another silent dinner, Luna could no longer keep her thoughts to herself. She needed to talk. "Lucas, we haven't really talked in a long time," she said, breaking the silence. "I don't mean small talk about bills or housework. I mean us. What's going on between us?" Lucas looked at her, surprised by her words, as though he hadn't noticed anything was wrong. "What do you mean?" he asked. "We talk every day. We're together all the time. We're fine, aren't we?" Luna felt a wave of disappointment rising inside her. She didn't want to argue, but the words tumbled out before she could stop them. "Do you really think that?" she asked, her voice shaking. "We hardly talk anymore, Lucas. We live together. But it's like we've become strangers. We never talk about how we feel about us. Everything is just routine." Lucas hesitated, unsure of what to say. He hadn't expected this conversation. Confusion flickered in his eyes. "Luna, I'm working hard to take care of everything. You know I'm always here if you need me, but I have so much going on right now." But that wasn't enough for Luna anymore. She needed more than just his presence. She needed their connection back. "I know you're working hard, and I appreciate everything you do. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about us, Lucas. We don't have the same connection we used to have. I feel lonely, even when you're here." Lucas